Hey, my business people. In today's Affluent Blacks news report, we have two stories. First one, overlooked and underfunded, how two-year HBCUs are building critical tech talent pipelines despite the odds. And the other one is, meet the CEO of the largest Black-owned food bank in the Southeast. From analyzing the most marketable brands to covering luxury lifestyles and business strategies, we've got the motivation you need right here. Overlooked and underfunded, how two-year HBCUs are building critical tech talent pipelines despite the odds. This one comes from the Dallas Business Journal, so shout out to them uncovering historically black colleges in terms of career outcomes for students. They followed the case of social worker and St. Philip's College graduate Dione Deleon, a 46-year-old single mother of a 16-year-old daughter and a 9-year-old adopted niece. Quote, Dione Deleon worked as a social worker for a decade before deciding she wanted more. She went back to school to learn an entirely new field, cybersecurity, pay attention, STEM career, and an industry that dominates the economy of San Antonio where Deleon lives. Deleon, 46 years old, enrolled in St. Philip's College cybersecurity program and pushed through challenging coding and forensics courses while picking up an internship and a job while working the IT help desk at the community college during the onset of the pandemic. Today, Ms. Deleon works as an analyst for Accenture, where she has doubled the salary she was making as a social worker to about $60,000. Pay attention. Quote, I've never been in that income bracket, Ms. Deleon said in an interview. She is one of about 150 cybersecurity students who graduate each year from St. Philip's College, a two-year historically black and Hispanic serving public institution that served the designation as a Center of Academic Excellence in Cyber Defense from the National Security Agency, unquote. Now, I want you to notice something. Notice how she wisely switched from a much lower paying social work career to the much higher paying and more in demand cybersecurity profession. If you watch my other videos on STEM careers and majors, I advise brothers and sisters to do exactly what she did. STEM is still red hot, even more so in 2022. So why waste time in a low-paid gig, especially given how our collective net worth as a community is below every other group, especially for our sisters out there who keep majoring in dead-end academic pursuits. Don't be proud of those degrees, people. I'm telling you, sisters, don't do that. Just switch over to STEM if you want to get paid properly. Okay, next up. Meet the CEO of the largest Black-owned food bank in the Southeast. From blackbusiness.com comes this delightful business story. Quote, Elizabeth Amalami is the CEO of an Atlanta-based food bank in Atlanta called Hosea Helps. Her father, a civil rights leader named Hosea Williams, started it in 1971, and lo and behold, today it's the largest Black-owned food bank in the southeast part of the nation. When her father launched it, it was originally called Hosea Feed the Hungry and Homeless, and it was known for providing hot meals, clothing, haircuts, and other services to the community on holidays. Amalami, who is a human rights activist herself, has supported her father's efforts for over 15 years until she took over following her father's passing in November 2000. Since then, she has grown the brand and has broadened its reach nationally, providing not only food and clothing, but also rental assistance, employment assistance, emergency shelter, and more, unquote. So notice how she expanded the brand of her Hosea Feed the Hungry and Homeless organization, which is now called Hosea Helps. She kind of expanded that brand nationally and made it bigger and better, providing more services to more of our people around the country, which is what you need to do when you do market branding and any other kind of brand strategy, of course. Okay, folks, so check out the rest of both of these stories at the links below. And a program reminder, if you have a business in the Dallas-Fort Worth area doing big things in 2022, We'd like to hear from you. If we think your business story has wide appeal, we'll set up an online video meeting with you and post it on our YouTube channel, so be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and stay tuned for the next video in this series. Okay, take care.